To tune up for this, Roshawn Clayton, all-time number 10 in the world ever at this event. Well, Clayton got a great cheer. McLaughlin-Levrone, I'm sure the Jamaican crowd will give her an equally good welcome. Superstar of our sport. Sian Salmon has shown that she's got incredible ability in this event. 52.97, under 53 seconds, which is real high up world class. That was last year in Zurich. Kathleen Peters, the Dutch athlete who's again just come from the World Indoors, where she helped the Dutch to gold medal in the 4x4 relay. She ran the third leg, handing over to Femke Bol, often the challenger to Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, and indeed a little while ago Dalila Muhammad. So Muhammad on the inside in lane 2. We only have 7 athletes in this particular race. Wouldn't it be great to see Muhammad kind of rediscover some form of old in what she's already said is her final year?
It would be. So the last person to beat Sydney McLaughlin, and it took a world record to do it. The last 2 times she beat her world records. So, you know what it takes to beat her. See what happens today.
So McLaughlin-Levrone in lane 5. Clayton and Knight, the 2 Jamaicans, in 6 and 7. Salmon also in 4. Sydney McLaughlin starts pretty quickly as expected, but Roshawn Clayton's holding her through the first hurdle, just maybe a meter or so, not even that. The 2 of them going down the back straight, almost stride for stride, although McLaughlin-Levrone just forging ahead down the back straight into 200 meters. Clayton going well, others just starting to falter a little bit. Salmon a long, long way back. Dalila Muhammad trying to work hard in lane 2 to get on terms. Clayton doing a level best to hang on to the American here, but McLaughlin-Levrone doing what she does best. Clayton just faltered off that one. Dalila Muhammad moving through in lane 2 as well. But they're a long, long, long way behind. McLaughlin-Levrone over the last hurdle. Storms on now. Just watch the clock here. See what she's going to give us here in Kingston. 52.76. Muhammad with an excellent run in lane 2 to take 2nd spot. And others perhaps suffering from going out hard with the best in the business. Really, really strong performance. Okay, this is the result we expected. I thought Muhammad ran really well to come through in 2nd place. Not easy necessarily in lane 2. So the Americans getting a 1-2. Almost days of old there.
Yeah. Well, this is the fastest time ever run. She was going to get the fastest time ever run on Jamaican soil. Just outside of that, held by Roshawn Clayton, who's in this race. But Sydney's a special 400-meter hurdle runner. She alternates for 7 hurdles, running 14 strides between, which is pretty unheard of. You got to be moving to be able to do that. Coming home, she'll let her stride shorten up a little bit, but she was clear of the field. I was pretty sure she was going to take it easy in this first race, because early season, she knows she doesn't have to do much to win. And then she can try and put something down in that 400 tomorrow to secure the bag. But ultimately, at some point, I want to see her cross over with some of the faster women in the 4, you know?
It's a measure of her ability. There's so many women in the world would dream of running 52.76, and she could make that look not workmanlike, with everyday performance, just easy, just comfortable. She was looking at the clock. I don't think she thought maybe she'd run a bit quicker.
It looked like a stroll.
At the Grand Slam track event in Kingston, all attention turned to the reigning queen of the 400-meter hurdles, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. Making her 2025 season debut, the American sensation delivered yet another masterclass, clocking a stunning 52.76 seconds, the fastest ever recorded for the month of April. Though she made the run seem effortless, it was a powerful reminder of her supremacy and composure, once again leaving spectators amazed by her ability to dominate with such poise. Starting from lane 5, Sydney faced competition from some of Jamaica's top hurdlers. While Janieve Russell was absent, Roshawn Clayton and Knight stood ready at the line. Despite it being her first race of the year, McLaughlin-Levrone launched forward with her trademark fluidity and sharp control. From the moment she cleared the first hurdle, she dictated the race's tempo. Clayton, who ranks among the top 10 hurdlers in history, gave a valiant effort in the opening phases, especially along the backstretch. For a short period, it looked as though she might stay within striking distance. Yet once the race hit the 200-meter mark, Sydney shifted gears, separating herself with her signature 14-step rhythm between hurdles, a rare and technically demanding stride pattern that few can replicate with such grace. Running from lane 2 was Dalilah Muhammad, the 2019 world champion and former world record holder. She was initially off the pace, but her veteran experience came through in the final stages. With a strong closing push, Muhammad secured second place in 54.59 seconds, a commendable performance in what could be her final season, especially from such a challenging lane. Clayton, who showed early promise, couldn't maintain her form through the closing hurdles and settled for third with 55.02 seconds. Internet Knight followed closely, clocking 55.06 and narrowly missing the podium. Rounding out the field with the Netherlands' Kathleen Peters, 55.85, Salmon, 55.89, and Tate, 56.65, completing the lineup of 7. McLaughlin-Levrone's run wasn't just impressive, it was a landmark moment. For many, a time like 52.76 would signal peak form. For Sydney, it seemed more like a measured effort. Observers noted she may have eased up in the final stretch, hinting that she wasn't even operating at maximum capacity. Posting such a time in early April is a testament to her conditioning, preparation, and exceptional ability. The race also held special significance as Sydney's first competitive outing on Jamaican soil. The crowd embraced her warmly, not just for her status as a superstar, but for the professionalism and excitement she brings to the sport. Her presence undeniably elevated the atmosphere and importance of the event. This wasn't just a high-profile meet, it carried substantial stakes. A prize purse of $100,000 was on the line, making it one of the richest early-season competitions. Sydney's victory didn't just underline her superiority, it also earned her the top reward in style, reinforcing her reputation with a graceful yet dominant win. For fans starved of new footage and modern race coverage, this performance was a breath of fresh air. In contrast to recycled clips and stale analysis, this showing brought renewed excitement to the 2025 season. With marquee events like the World Championships and national trials ahead, Sydney's early season form sent a strong message.